Alright, we all know that Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh, whoever, past little while have started comparing themselves, you know, Harbor Freight versus Snap-on, or Harbor Freight versus, you know, Husqvarna, or whoever it may be. Well, I'm gonna say Harbor Freight versus 3M. What am I talking about? Stick around and find out. Now, all of us, it's nothing new. Our headlights get this film and from the heat, the bugs, everything else all over. There's several videos on YouTube of how to restore your headlights. I'm gonna kind of do that, but as in the intro said, Harbor Freight's been comparing themselves as good as or better than a lot of other name brand manufacturers. We've all been in Harbor Freight and we've all seen their headlight restoration kit. Well, 3M's got one, and we all know 3M makes some good stuff. I have used this 3M kit before. It works great. You literally sand on the headlights and repolish it. It's not hard, but it is a little time consuming. But for what this one looks like it has in it, I believe it's the same process. So it'll be a fairly good match to see which one's going to come out ahead, the Pittsburgh or the 3M. So let's get the prep started, and we'll get down to doing head-to-head competition here. Before we get started, we need to do a little prep work on this. So I like using a little bit of Windex, a Scotch-Brite pad. It's coarse, but it's really not going to hurt much. Get you a couple shop rags. Then you're going to want a couple of microfiber towels and some blue painter's tape that's the clean release. So what we're going to do is take and spray the headlight down generously. A little bit here. And you're going to want to scrub. Make sure you get all bug guts, dirt, everything off, because when you start sanding this, you do not want it to be sanding bug guts into the plastic or any other dirt particles. You want it as clean as possible. Then just mist a little bit around on the paint area. It's not going to hurt your paint. Take a shop rag and clean that painted area off so your tape will have a good clean surface to stick to. The paint, if using these kits, the paint will get marred up, scratched, whatever. So the tape is a little bit of a protective layer. The Windex just kind of cleaning all oils and dirt and debris off. Let's wipe this headlight off. Make sure your paint's dry or that tape is not going to stick whatsoever. Now let's tape it up. Now you don't have to be precise when doing this, just as long as you hit the high spots. So, like going under the edge, it don't have to be pretty. I mean, we're not painting the car. We're just trying to protect the edges and some of the paint. Keep it from getting all scratched up. This will take a few minutes, but you'll be glad you done it, because as soon as you don't do it and you scratch the paint up, whether you're doing it on your own, a customer's car, or heaven forbid on your woman's car, and you go and scuff the paint up, oh, if mom ain't happy, ain't nobody gonna be happy. There we go. Alright, got around the headlight taped up. Now, when I say I'm going to do a head-to-head comparison, I don't want to use 3M on this headlight, Harbor Freight on the other side. No, I want a heads-up competition. So, I am going to put a strip, cover up one side. We use the one product this side, one on this side. That way we get that head-to-head comparison. So stick with me. We'll have to tape up this other side. Alright, first we're gonna go with the Harbor Freight kit. Try it out, because I've not used it ever before in my life. So what you get in the kit, they provide some tape, but I'd just rather use some blue painter's tape. You get one bit that goes in your drill. Let's see here. Those are wet sanding pads. They will velcro to this. A buffing pad and a few sanding discs in here. There's, let's see. These two don't have any markings. There's a P800 grit, P800, 800. So you get four 800s, a 500, 500. You get 6 500 grits. And then I'm sure you'll go to these after the 500 and then finish it off with this. So let me get the drill set up and read their instructions, see what steps I need to take, and we'll take it from there. Okay, as per the instructions in the Harbor Freight kit, it says take the 500 grit, place it on here, and go to sanding. They say, you know, it'll look frosted white, whatever. Then the more sanding you do now will make your next steps easier. Let's get started. Alright, running with theirs and then wanting you to dry sand, I can feel it's already smoother, but it's, even with me going at a slow speed on the drill, it's leaving burn marks on the plastic, and I'm not liking that. So let's get some water. I've actually used Windex before doing this, and we're going to kind of wet sand with it. Okay, we went through 2 discs of the 500 grit. And we done a little wet sanding on the second part, but now we're going to get rid of the 500 and go with the 800 grit and repeat the steps sanding. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little more Windex just to help wet sand it, keep the plastic cool from trying to melt or, you know, show different burn spots. Okay, next, after we've done the 500, then the 800, now we're going to move on to the 3000 grit. So, get rid of the 800 grit sandpaper, 300 grit on here. The instructions say, you know, mist the pad in the headlight with soap and water, or water. I'm going to use Windex. I've never had a problem using the Windex, so if anybody's curious, but we'll get started with the 3000 grit. Well, here we see we've done the 500, we've done the 800, we've done the 3000 wet sand. Now this headlight does have moisture on the back side of it. So that's, I hate to say it, it's going to hinder the true outcome. The headlights were actually so bad I couldn't tell it at the beginning of the video. That's my bad. It happens. But still, we're going to see, even with that behind the lens, if we're going to be able to tell the difference between the Harbor Freight and the 3M. I've not done 3M yet. This is still factory. But you can already kind of see a difference here. And the feel is tremendously different. I mean, this is just slick as glass. This, hear that? Yeah, so now we're going to go on to the final step with the Harbor Freight kit, and that will be the polishing compound that we're going to put on here. What I may do, if I've got access behind the headlight, is pop a bulb out, blow some compressed air in here, see if I can move that condensation out of the way. So, but let's do the polishing step. Now let's take our microfiber towel, wipe off any excess. Guys, I don't know if it's showing up that good on camera or not, but it's already made a huge world of difference. Let me peel this tape. This is before we got started, and this is after the Harbor Freight. So, bring you all in. Harbor Freight. This is what we started with. That's a world of difference right there. Now, like I said, there's some condensation behind the headlight, or within the lens here, but it's actually not showing up all that bad in the video, as bad as it looks in person. Well, you can see it right there. But I'm going to have to change batteries in the camera. I'm going to tape off this side so we can do the 3M side on here and see where we get with it. We'll be right back. Alright guys, now we're going to go with 3M kit on this side. The 3M kit, same thing. You get some 500 discs, some 800 discs, and a couple of 3000 discs. Let's start this process on this side. As they say, the more you do this step, the more time you take on this one, the better it'll be in your other steps. Alright, second 500's gone. Now let's move up to the 800. Now we're going to 3000. I will say I like the 3M's 3000 grit paper a little better, just pulling it out of the package. If I had to compare it to the Harbor Freight one, it looks more like a true, legitimate wet sanding pad. Now I'm sure you can see all this splatter all over the car. Don't freak, it will wash off. Okay, well, I feel I'm done with the 3000. Once again, wipe this off. The smoothness is just, as Austin Powers would say, yeah, baby. Alright, guys. Here it is. Let me take you off the tripod here so you can get a close-up look. Now remember, this was the Harbor Freight side right here. This was the 3M side. You can see a line right here. I'm gonna have to go back over because that's where the tape was, and that's sanding marks. So Harbor Freight, 3M. Guys, I'm gonna say it's safe to say that the Harbor Freight Headlight Restore Kit is actually one of the good purchases from Harbor Freight. I want to say it runs $15, maybe a little more. If you know off top hand, I can't find my receipt. I may put it down in the description if I look online, whatever. The 3M one run $28, so you can save you a few bucks and get identical results. So yes, they can compare to the 3M one. It works. It works very well. The plus side that I liked was their rubbing compound, or the polishing compound, actually came in a tube instead of a pack. We all know 3M makes some great stuff. Now the real question is how long will the Harbor Freight side stay like this versus the 3M side? That might be a little quick update video. No, what do you guys want to give it, a month? Sounds good to me. Till next time, if you're not subscribed yet, click that subscribe button down there below so you can catch the update. Other videos such as this, how-tos, comparisons, tool reviews, open boxes, new tools, etc. I don't know, I may set myself on fire one day. But click that bell down there so you get the notifications when I do put out stupid videos. And guys, give it a big old thumbs up. I appreciate you. If you don't like me or whatever I've done, give it a thumbs down. Who cares? So, till next time, we'll see you.